Hello everybody, I'm Arglefumph. Today I'm playing the newest game in the Carol Reed Mystery series. It's game number 19, Murder Malady. I can't believe they've made 19 games in this series. It is a long-running series. The good news is you don't have to play any of the other games to understand what's going on. Carol's a detective, she lives in Sweden, and she solves a lot of scavenger hunt mysteries. That's pretty much all you need to know. Let me skip the tutorial and get started with the game.
It's been the snowiest winter in years. I couldn't even use the treadmill due to the high electric bills. But things are finally looking up. I was contacted by an old acquaintance yesterday.
I wonder why the game says, hey, it's a snowy winter. The game does not take place during winter. No. It looks like it's a nice, beautiful summer's day. Is this Carol's house? Do we have anything we can pick up here? No, I think we've got a couple of things in her gaming room. She has a large gaming room. All of those video games. Oh my gosh. I'm surprised she ever leaves her house. Maybe that's what's taking up all of her electricity. Oh boy, and it looks like she's alphabetized the games too. Like these are all the A's, these are all the B's. Oh man. Must take a lot of work. Okay, so here we have a corkscrew. We'll use that to open a bottle of wine later. Not this bottle of wine here. Looks like Carol likes to drink wine while working on video game programming. What's this? It's a toothpick dispenser. Yeah, we've got the toothpick. It's going to live at the top of the screen in our inventory. We are going to use it for a puzzle later on. But for now, we're just holding it. We're just holding on to it. Alright, I don't see anything else I can pick up here, so let's move. I do want to get inside this room, but I can't open the door, so I'm going to take the long way around, which is this door. This door. So there's the treadmill that Carol never uses. It's a nice excuse. I can't use my treadmill. I'm trying to save electricity. Great excuse for not exercising. And here's her noteboard, which will be filled up. I mean, her phone is there too. Here's the message from her friend, Immodia Berling. So, Immodia appeared in Carol Reed, Profound Red, and The Birdwatcher. It's kind of a minor character. So basically, something happened to her, it goes back 24 years ago. She was very sick when she was a child. Very, very sick, could not leave the house by herself. So she can't really remember the situation, but she'll tell us more. She'll tell us more when we actually meet her. Now you can press the space bar to see if there's anything you can interact with. Notice I'm pressing it now. We have arrows at the side of the screen. It says I can open the door here. So I'll probably be doing that throughout this entire walkthrough. It's just the space bar to see if there's anything I can mess around with. That way I don't miss any items, basically. That's what I use it for. And it can be tough if we're in a situation where there are lots of areas to go through and many items to find. So here in our kitchen, we have like this medicine drawer. We've got magnesium. That's an item. We don't need it yet, so we're just not going to grab it. We'll come back for it later. Here is, we've got batteries inside her. Oh, USB drive, too. I'm not sure if that's good for you, USB. That seems kind of bad, actually. But, mango curry soup. Yum. And then pickles. Oh, so many pickles. Why do you need that many pickles, Carol? I seriously don't know why anybody would need that many pickles. That seems like an unnecessarily large amount of pickles. So we're going to leave here. This is our map screen. The only two places are home and Immodia's apartment building. So let's go there. We're going to talk to her.
Thank you for offering to help me.
So, you, have a health problem? Is that it? Wait, her wine matches her pants. Huh. Did you specifically choose that wine because it matches your pants?
I'm doing just fine. As an adult, I've been able to live a relatively normal life. Given the circumstances, that is.
I'm glad you overcame your childhood illness, but what's the circumstances?
My mother went to jail when I was 9 years old for killing my father. That was in the year 2000.
Oh, that's horrendous. That's a murder malady, if I've ever heard of one. Why did she kill your father?
They never managed to establish any motive for the murder. I read both the preliminary investigation and the court document. She confessed without any reservation, but that was all. She was sentenced to 18 years in prison, but was released on parole in 2013.
And Immodia can't remember anything because, like she said, she has trouble remembering stuff because of the illness. So, have you heard from your mother since she was paroled?
Not a word. Until now. I got this message yesterday.
Not much time left now. I did what was best for you. That's all you have to know. Please believe me. That's a very ominous text message.
I want you to find her. I want to untangle this enigma that's been haunting me for all my adult life.
So, that's basically the mystery, is we're trying to find her missing mother, but really we're going to be solving the mystery of what happened with that murder 20 years ago. Did your father mistreat your mother?
I don't remember seeing any signs of that whatsoever. My father was a very kind man.
Do you remember anything else from your childhood?
We lived in a house in Lodby, but I don't remember the address. I was constantly sick. I spent most of my time in bed, which has clouded my memory significantly. But other than that, everything was quite normal, I guess.
Have you contacted your mother? Like, obviously she has your phone number, so you must have contacted her at some point.
Her address isn't listed, so I don't even know where to start. By the way, my parents also rented a summer house in Norward. We spent most of the summers there. It was somewhere in the woods.
I'm just realizing, can't we use the Find My Phone application or something to locate her mother? I guess Carol's not high-tech like that. Okay, so we're gonna go to Norward. And this is kind of silly. It's like, okay, we're gonna look for a summer house. We don't know which one, and none of the summer houses here are the correct houses. But we do get a couple of items here, unless I'm mistaken. This gives us a bit more room to explore. Like this house, it's locked. I don't know whose house it is. Is that it? Doesn't look like there's anything else on the side of the house. There's another house down the way. There it is, okay. So we have an item here, maybe? Ah, yes! Oh, we're gonna need a special item to open this. Yeah. It needs a shoehorn. The kind with teeth.
I won't be able to find the right house here.
The shoehorn, the kind with teeth. Because I know there's no such thing. Yeah, and as Carol admits, it's like, there's really nothing we could do here. But we can get a flashlight. We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that, because we're gonna be exploring in the dark. I think I need my stand mixer before the weekend. That's Stina, that's Carol's best friend. We need to visit Stina, give Stina that stand mixer. So let's go back.
Not now.
We can't visit Stina yet.
Not now.
Not now. We have to go home and get the stand mixer first. Stina's usually like the first or second character we meet in these Carol Reed games. She works at a library or a bookstore or something like that. And she always has a lot of useful research for us. She's really great at researching, so we usually come to her for help. My parents ran a mink farm for most of the 90s. Does that help? I mean, I guess there aren't that many mink farms, right? So that should make it easy to find her. Also, we could do some world-class bowling here, which is a great. Oh man.
That was quick.
Well, I wanted to bowl today, so I was already in the neighborhood. And no, it'd be great if we had like a bowling mini game. Anyway, here's the mixer.
Thank you. I need to whip up some cream for a get-together after church.
Okay, so can you find information about the Berlings? They ran a mink farm 30 years ago.
This is what I can come up with on the spot.
That's a lot of information to come up with in 3 seconds. Like, oh my gosh, Stina, you are the best researcher ever. So they owned the farm until 2000. They lived somewhere in Malady. Esther, convicted of murdering Byron in 2000, sentenced to 18 years in prison, released in 2013. We knew most of this. Nobody knows where Esther is now. Sentenced for murder. Oh, wow, she's got a newspaper article from it? Okay. Oh, her first chance of parole. She made her first chance of parole. She pleaded guilty for the crime, but refused to say what the motive was, used a knife, basically waited to be arrested. Alright, so she did not put up a fight at all during her arrest. And now let's take a look at our note board. This is what the note board looks like. So it talks about Immodia, Byron, Esther. As you can see, we've got blank spaces, so we can learn more about the characters. Maybe even learn more about other characters in this game. In the next video, we'll be exploring the family's mink farm. Here it is right here. Those are the two big buildings. They're really long and filled with a lot of garbage for us to go through.